Good morning, happy Friday. It's Brandon from Boiler Trading. All done for the trade day today. We're going to go over some of the lists here. We got our daily notes posted every morning. Market open about an hour beforehand. It's July 26th, posted at 7:30 this morning. Here's all the levels. Here's all the things we're going over today. Just a few, some goods, some bads. Let's get into it. AMD. Started off $34 hold. This has been on the watch all week. If you've been watching these videos, we've had it since 33, 31s, swing to all-time highs. Today was finally the day we got the breakout and the hold of 34 on consolidation on the daily chart. Got the breakout, so a lot of the guys that have been accumulating here and over the 9 and the gap and just running it up finally got out today. Really nice position according here, and a lot of day traders caught some really good spreads here today. As soon as TOS decides to, whenever it wants to load here. There it is. Awesome. 34 in the prior all-time highs here, had a really nice squeeze up, back down, held support, big squeeze up. A couple different plays we had here. Right now, potential consolidation again back down to 34. So easy swing scalp. A couple people still in this one. Real good gainer. Apple. We targeted 210 all week. If you watch all these recap videos, the swing and idea here was 310 forever. Unfortunately, the market will always do what it wants according to Trump tweets. Those are the new algorithms to pay attention to in the last couple of years of trading. So one Trump tweet away, we were 30 cents away from our long target of 210. Without Trump tweeting a little bit there, we would have had our 210 no problem, I feel like. But I had a little bit of a tear of news, and make your phones in America where there's no tariffs, blah, 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 whatever the Trump tweet exactly said. I don't know, but he ruined a 30-cent target on my long. Either way, it was a good 9-point call. As we go through here, shop, we took a red start on shop, wanted long. As long as it held the doji body, though, on the prior daily, that's all we were watching for. So did a little bit of a stop out here, red, held through some more red paint on the secondary breakout, added in for the bigger pop up and over trend here. And then, of course, a couple higher lows off doji body. Now she will continue up. So really good long call and shop there. The daily plan was 333.40s, watching for long here, open price. So the opening price line right here at 333.50, and the open here watching for long right from the daily plan here, hour before open. That was the call. We took this trade today. Started off red, turned to green. Not a bad little day there. Zoom, the main watch. What do you know about these overlay lines? These guys are insane. So we had that big pop up in the morning. I said live chat for all of our elite members. Watch the pullbacks at the overlay right from the daily notes. It is major split support 98. Will watch over way trend, misspelled some stuff, over trend as well for support, pullback for long. So watch the 98 major split support. The splits are always the green lines on the charts. Here's the 98. That was the limited risk flash dip buy. I've recovered 1940s. I said live. This is the overlay from yesterday's play as well. Watch the hold. 9840s and big squeeze. We played this a couple times up in here on these ramp ups. So we just ran the breakups. There's a couple members in here all through the 101, 10150s that just held for over 102 break. Fantastic couple points in a few minutes there. We took a couple big trades. That was the biggest winner today on Zoom. Fantastic watch there. SBUX. Early support hold and watch for the recovery of support line here, 9640s. That was the one. I wanted to dip buy way back in the dip here, but right from the daily plan, ER, I have a $100 target on this one. I've had a $100 target on this one for weeks now. What you've been watching SBUX through earnings, obviously crushed. We are on the way to 100. I would have liked a bigger dip buy than here. I got a little shy. I wanted like a 94 40s and 60s. There's a couple different splits and ER chops down here. I knew it wasn't going to come down to 93, but if I could have just got a little bit more, I was being greedy on the entry. Didn't get long, but that's okay. A lot of our members took it at the support call of here and then are swinging it up in here. I mean, it'll go 100. It's a fantastic ER and good company. We'll continue grinding. Really, really nice target there. Over under level 135 on CAT today. CAT, couple members traded this one over under 35. Big old red line here. If it's under here, look for confirmation of weakness. Trucked her down. Had a big retrace. 2 different washes under 135. I didn't get to play that one on that double top of pre-market dashes there, but it was there. Let's go down to Netflix. Gap top coming 229.90s. We reiterated that to the daily 9 EMA. So right from the daily notes, it says 9 EMA daily resistance. That's where the short is. Let it pop up and over the daily EMA on the 9 and reject. Here's your daily candle. Here's your 9 EMA. Pops up into the daily. I didn't get this one because it popped a little too high. Then I focused on a couple different trades. But I did catch a few bucks, 93 bucks on a couple different longs here. I bought this breakout here on this trend and caught a little scalp here, but called the short algo trend reversal here. Double topped under the algo trend, had volume confirmation, came all the way down. A couple people got a couple $100, nice points there. Then I said make sure to cover up at the gap channel down here, 328.40s, because that's a historic level for us, and those are the levels we're watching for the short play. So nice little play there on Netflix on the daily notes. ROKU, this is our swing from yesterday, posted right in the chat right at the end of the day. Took it here, held through a little bit of the pain there on 100 shares, targeted 109. I got it a little early on the secondary lower high here on 50 shares I covered. Then I held 50 shares through the coil, started trading some other things. So I did take off the last 50 on the second high. So 50 shares cover here, 50 shares cover here. Of course, if I was a little bit more patient, we would have been locking it a lot more, but that's okay. I rocked about $150 on that swing from yesterday. Not a bad little call right there at the end of the day. Added everybody. Potential, you could have took that. Twitter. So a big move up on Twitter. All we had to do is wait for the 4067. That's a big gap channel. So if the recovery of squeeze level, 4067 right from the daily note says resistance, use that as a squeeze level. Major support. It clicked into here. So the buyback up after that, and then watching for support dip potential to 3940s, which it held to 200, which we always watch for on strong ER continuations from after hours to pre-market. Held up fantastic. Big squeeze level. Had the gap on the daily. Big runner. Not bad. Didn't play this one though. Intel. The weekly teal line here was the buy line yesterday. Didn't hold it as well as we wanted to in the ER, so the trade plan was the 52.25 weekly held. Big surprise on the beat, which the Apple news and everything else helping this one. Of course, Trump had to come crush Intel with Apple today because of their little buyout potential partnership there. Actually, I think that's confirmed now. So Apple is buying their chipsets from Intel, rocking their 5G stuff through their phones, but ER was 25.25 in the weekly. Hold to a big beat. Starbucks and Intel were ER holds. You wanted to hold long through these ERs. Some of you guys in the after hours trade, we didn't really trade this one at all because of sticking under the weekly there, but that's okay. But we watched for 54 support, and then the ending note right there in INTC says 55 is major resistance. So if we didn't get the 54 hold, it's going to be a weakness play off of 55. There's the 55 tag in pre-market. Had a really easy leak through 54. Barely got retracement. Looked really weak. Then shorted down. A couple members are short here all the way through under the weekly right now, targeting yesterday's lows, targets right there. So that's about all I got for you guys today. Hope you guys have a good weekend. Roll into the Friday with a big smile on your face if you got the green, because a lot of our members in the elites did. And welcome to the 15 to 20 ish of you that just signed up in the elites. Glad to have you. Hope you guys are going to have a good stay here, and we'll see you guys bright and early Monday morning.